What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video for you guys today. In tonight's video, we're going to be talking about how I'm making coins right now, some investments you guys could potentially make based on where the market is right now, and we're going to be talking about some trends you guys can pick up on for tonight, and also what you can expect with the market today for Wednesday. Before we get into the video, if you guys can just drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new around here, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So just kind of starting the video, I sniped this Ian right at 230,000 coins. He's now at 252. I sold that, so that's about like 10,000 coins profit. This Tony card, and this is a tip for you guys actually. If you're not using your team, let's say throughout the whole day, and you have some time on the companion app, list your team up higher than what it's going for and see if you can get lazy buyers on it. It's always a healthy way to just list your cards up if you're not using them. And then if you do get them to sell, you can just buy them back at what they're going for, and it's obviously going to be a cheaper price than what you sold them for. So I actually did that with Tony. I was able to get an over 10,000 coin flip on that. That's very nice. He's actually only 20,000 coins right now. If I want to, I can buy him back at 18, 19, and I have no problem with that because I was able to make some profit there in the meantime. And that was only about a day of listing. I just listed them up 1 hour every single time. Until I go to bed, I list them up for 6 hours. If they don't sell, they don't sell. It's okay, right? This card, I was anticipating the rise anyway, so I just put him up and see if he was going to get sold, and he did. These Carvajols were chem style trading, sniping them with a shadow card on them at 4K. These Havertz were getting bought at like 9,000 coins, selling them back at 10.5, 10.2. These Carrascos were position changed left mids to left wings. These Carreras were position change and also chem style with a Hunter. We were doing a mixture of both on him. And then Romero was shadow cards. Zaha was Hunters. And Inaki Williams was position change once again as well. I was also doing some trading with the SBC solution trading. Not doing a ton of it, but just buying a few cards here and there that I could double my coins on. Still a very viable way to make coins in this game if you guys want to get onto it, or any of the methods that I showed you right here. Make sure you guys check out the last 3 videos. I explained them pretty well: position change, chem style, and SBC solution trading. What we also have on the transfer list is this Alan Shearer, which I believe is the cheapest on the market right now. He should rise a bit when EU wakes up. Hopefully I can get a 272 overnight. I bought this at 250, so a nice amount of profit there. Just kind of getting my feet wet when it comes to icon trading. These 2 SAR cards I am actually just lazy listing every single hour, hoping they sell, and if they don't, there's no sweat in that. That's fine. But I got this at 34,000 coins. I actually went back in on SAR because I think the SAR card has even higher potential to go up out of packs, because here's my reasoning for it. If you look at the right wings in the Premier League, right, you have Mo Salah's inform, who's 600,000 coins now. You're going to have his gold card going in packs tomorrow. He'll probably settle around 350 to 400k on that first day. This SAR card is really the best of the rest, and that's kind of crazy to me. So for me, being 95 pace, being a right mid, 82 shooting, 6 foot plus, 84 dribbling, right, 4-star skill moves, I think this is a card that is going to do very well out of packs. If you're looking to buy this on the PS, you're probably looking around 37, 38, because I think anything higher than that, I don't know where the profit margins are going to be, but this card should be around 50,000 coins. I personally think so, because of the demand, because of the lack of a position, and, you know, the players that are, like, competing with him are either really cheap, like the Rafinhas, the Baileys, and the Lucas type cards, or you have the super expensive cards in guys like Salah. So this kind of guy, he fits like that middle tier meta, and I think this guy will do very well as his supply will dry up out of packs. I bought this at bombing, and I'm going to show you guys how to kind of trend trade a little bit. And you can really take advantage of the market being just slightly lower in the nighttime when EU and UK go to sleep. We'll talk about that a little bit, but that's pretty much what I've been doing. So we're at 1 million coins probably with everything there, plus some of the things I have in the club. But now it's time to talk about the market and how it is going right now. So if we look at the popular page, right, something that I usually like to keep up with, kind of showing how some of these cards are doing. We're seeing some more extinct cards. Dembele is extinct. Renato is extinct still. Kimpembe is now gone extinct. Hakimi's been extinct. We have cards like, who else was going extinct earlier today? I'm trying to think right now because There was one more card that I believe was going extinct. Quadrado, another one that is extinct at 25,000 coins. I think if you have any of the extinct guys, I don't think you should sell them. I think the market is showing you that these cards are valued higher. That is why they're going up in price. Ben Yedder is also a card that is close to going extinct, I believe. If I take a look at Ben Yedder right now, why would Ben Yedder be going up in price a lot? It is because he is the only striker in Ligue 1 that is not named Mbappe. So he's 42.5k on his PR, but he's 39k. I think if we don't get any supply today on the market, this guy's going extinct by tonight, okay? By tonight in terms of when you're watching this video. I said this yesterday about Dembele when he was at like 70k. I had a feeling that if we didn't get supply today, he was going extinct, and I said that on stream, and it happened. These cards are just rising little by little each day if we don't get any supply, because people are just not opening up packs as much as they were the first couple days, and that's understandable. This is the part of the game where people just now use their time to just play the game, right? Buy teams, and that supply is drying up, right? So these cards, you know, middle part of the day are probably slightly lower than they are at their peaks, and their peaks, guys, are usually around 8 to 10:30, 11 p.m. UK time. Anything after that, the market kind of comes down a slight bit. It cools down a little bit from the peak prices. That's something you guys should kind of just remember when you are trading, trend trading pretty much. So that's the market right now. Just a quick update on the upper tier market as well. And I'm talking like your Ronaldos, your Messis. Messi actually went up 100,000 coins today because he scored an insane goal against Man City in the Champions League. That just shows you the level of the market, right? Messi can score a goal like that and his card goes up 100k, because what happens there is people just want to use the card now. They see one of their favorite players score a great goal and they just want to go and use them. So the demand for that card goes up while the supply at that time of the day goes lower, and that's why you saw a really nice rise in Messi earlier today. We saw Van Dijk was at like 230,000 coins earlier today. He's now up at about 250. That's more like it. This guy should probably go up to 280, 290 by the first weekend league, maybe even earlier than that. But as you can see right here, he was 236, 234, and then he goes all the way up to 248. This card is an absolute monster in game. I would not be shocked if this card kept rising and rising and rising. If you have this card, you could definitely keep it, no doubt about it. I think I'm still in agreement that guys like Conte, who went up a lot today, guys like even like a Joe Gomez, you could probably hold on to. He will get supplied a little bit over the next couple of days. If you are scared, take the cash now, buy back if you want to. And I'm talking about on your Joe Gomez type players, your St. Juste type players, your Chiesas maybe, your Koundés, Allen, LaCroix, those type of players. If you're scared about any little supply that these guys are going to get, sell them when the EU wakes up today, and then just buy them back whenever they drop if you want to do that. In my opinion, it's just a headache to do that, really worrying about their price all the time, but it's something you guys can look at, definitely. Another thing we got to talk about, Team of the Week 1 cards are going out of packs. So, who do I like from this Team of the Week? Diaz at 14,000 coins. Not a bad look. It's not really going to go lower than that. And his card's pretty sick, right? He's got 93 pace, 82 shooting, 86 dribbling. Not a bad looking card whatsoever. This Vinny is about to go extinct. And I called this. And I said this last year, or I didn't say this last year, but I said this, I think in the last video. I thought that Vinicius was going to have a similar type rise to Saint Maximin, okay? For me, this Vinicius card has a huge demand right now, and there's only about 7 or 8 on the market at the moment. He's probably going to go extinct, if you ask me. Actually, wait. Is this PR 205 or 210? Okay, let me see real quick. He's 210 PR. So he'll probably go extinct, especially because he's going to be going out of packs today. This card should be about 250k, I think. Just for the hype that he has. Yes, he could potentially get a Player of the Month card, but for me, this card, 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 96 pace. If you guys have Vinny, you guys could probably keep him. The market is showing you right now that this card is not a card that people are investing in necessarily. I think some people might be. This card is a player that people want to use in their teams. This is why this guy is rising so much. Like, instead of like a guy like Teo Hernandez, where I think there's a combination of people are investing in him because he potentially could get a Team of the Week today, and he's extinct right now, I believe. And he's also a super meta card, and he's probably a top 3 left back in the game with Davies and Mendy. So that's why this card is probably rising as well. So just kind of keep your eyes out for the Team of the Week 2 announcement today as well. I know some people have invested in some gold, like Zakaria, like Benzema. I think Benzema's an okay shout. He's going to be a card that's an 89 overall that will probably keep rising regardless of these in packs or not. So the fact that he's going to be going out of packs today, if he gets an inform, you guys can buy maybe around 19 to 18,000. I don't think this is really much risk in it because he's an 89 and he's already so cheap. Regardless, on guys like Felipe Anderson, okay, this is another card that potentially could be getting a Team of the Week 2 card. I would be very careful with this. This guy is up already about 1,000 coins today. Just be careful because cards like this, I know he's not a bad looking card for serial left mids, and maybe, just maybe, people use this card, but this guy has risen a good amount. Just don't be surprised if he might drop a little bit if there's a lot of people that have invested in a card like this, because out of pack investments do really well if there's 2 things that happen. One, a player, or 3 things that happen. 1, a player is not over invested in. 2, he's super meta. Or 3, he's needed in SBC solutions in some capacity, whether it's an 83, an 88, or even a non-rare gold. If they are needed somehow in this game, whether they're playing the game or they're being used in SBCs, then they're good for an out-of-pack investment. But just be careful with some of these cards that have risen up since Sunday and Monday, because I know there was a lot of people that were investing in these cards. So just be careful. If you want to take the quick coins, take them before the Team of the Week is announced, because even so, he might even not even make Team of the Week 2, and he drops regardless. So just be careful with that. That's the risk you guys take when it comes to that. Another thing I want to talk about, I want to actually go back to the Team of the Week, because I didn't actually fully, keep going there. Dzeko at like 11, 12k is fine. You can club stock that, keep in the club for a little bit. He'll probably go up over time. Like I said, a guy like Sarr, you're going to have to find 38 for that, because I think he's already high, and you're looking for big profit margins, right? Tony, I think you're good at 18. I really like him at 18. I saw his Xbox price. Not to say that he can't rise, but he's already up a lot more on Xbox. He's 27, I think. So just be careful with that. Like I said, Diaz is fine. You can club stock a guy like Bono. That's fine. Caputo is fine. Any of these guys you can club stock if they're ever going to be needed. And this is only if you have spare coins I would invest in stuff like this. Thiago Silva's up a little bit. He was actually at 15k not too long ago. If you want to, try to get him at like 17.5, 18. He's an 86 overall inform. He's probably going to go up over time. And you need him for certain SBCs in the future. More investments that you guys potentially can make. And that is going to the cheapest players by rating. And we have such a low prices on the 83 to 88 market. This is a market, guys, that you could actually probably invest in, buy one of each card, and then just let it rise over the next month or so. So if you have spare coins and you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to trade right now, I just want to invest it. Okay, what you can do is buy one of each 83, 84, 85, that's 3,000 coins, 86s, 87s, just giving yourself a nice little club stock so that when the first set of SBCs come out and nobody else is invested, you can just sell those cards for a nice profit. And yes, it might take a while for these cards to hit like insane prices, but they're going to continue to rise as more people get onto the game and as more people realize that these cards are so cheap already that they're going to figure out in their head, I got to buy this card because I think it's going to go up as well. So you're going to be able to actually sell to some of these guys that are buying maybe in like a week or two from now. So you guys can take advantage of that. Anything else I want to talk about in the market? Yes, I want to talk about trends. So just one quick thing about trend trading. If you look at a guy like LaCroix, okay, I don't think I touched upon this on the video already. I hope I didn't. I have short-term memory loss sometimes. This LaCroix right now is 43,500 coins. And I did this with Aubameyang, and that's why you saw him on my transfer list. If you take a look at LaCroix, he goes to 41.6 there. He then drops off like really late night UK, so like middle of the night when nobody is on the game. He goes down to 36,000. When the market goes up again, later on that day, he goes to 47. But as you can see, from this peak, he drops off. He goes from 47,000 coins, and yesterday, in the morning time, he goes down to 39. He went down 8,000 coins, and he wasn't the only gold meta that did this, by the way. He then rebounded the second EU woke up, like I told you about. Anything but like before 8 a.m., that's when EU starts to wake up. 8 a.m., not, I'd even say just 8. 8 a.m., you're going to start to see the market start to rise again as more people come back on the game. He goes from 39 to 44.5. Little point in the market where people are just kind of hesitant to buy. And then he goes up again to 46.4. On days that we don't get a lot of supply, whether through its Div Rivals rewards or on this Friday when we're going to have maybe some panic selling because of one swatch promo, you're going to be able to trend trade with these type of cards. Getting little, snipes here and there, get on bids, make a couple thousand coins a card just by flipping them overnight. So that's what I would be doing. That's how I'm going to make some coins. Actually, I'm going to probably go through in about an hour and a half from now some cards that I think are low. I saw Werner was low a little bit earlier. Lukaku was also low. He hit a peak of 69,000 coins, and I believe Lukaku, last time I looked, was at 65. So if I can see that real quick and see if he's actually lower than that. No, he's back up a little bit. He's 65.5, but that's going to be a snipe and a half. So it looks like he's back up in price. But there'll be some more deals available. Pogba, I believe, peaked at like 166 today. Last time I looked, he was in like the 160 range. Now he's back up again. So these cards are fluctuating all day long, guys. You'll be able to make some coins off of that. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate a lot of talking today. We did a double stream. We're double streaming again tomorrow or today when you're watching this video. So on the Wednesday, we'll be live twice. Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.